Welcome, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
I'm Lee McCain.
And I am Beth McCain.
And together we do this neat little 10-minute radio show every week on YouTube. And it's so much fun because we talk about
the law of attraction.
And what is the law of attraction?
It is whatever you focus on and what you think about the most and you feel about attracts back to you through the universe.
And then it manifests, doesn't it?
It does in some form.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is the place to talk about it.
It sure is.
And if you want to talk about it, all you have to do is email us a question. All of you do. People from all over the country do it every week.
Mm-hmm.
Not only on this show, but our hour-long show as well. And if they want to do that, Beth, what do they do?
All they have to do is email at radio@bethandleemccain.com.
That's radio@bethandleemccain.com.
That would be it.
And then what happens? We get the email, we read it, and we answer it.
We sure do.
And we've got two really good questions this week.
We sure do, don't we? They're kind of...
I like my question.
Well, they're a little off, but they're cool. They're neat. I like them.
Yep. So, hey, we're all settled in.
We are, well, except for probably about 8 boxes that I have stored in the closet.
That's pretty darn good.
And I'll get to those eventually. But yeah, we really have... Boy, we put it together quick, didn't we?
We did.
And we have been having so many people come up and visit during this time period because they wanted to see the house and they've heard about it, and family and, all different kinds of people. So right now, Lee's parents are sitting out in their big...
camper thing,
yeah.
40-foot thing. It's really neat.
It's
Their
really
house on wheels.
That's right. I said, why don't you guys come up? When do you think? And we were thinking maybe a month, and we get an email that says, hey, we're coming tomorrow.
We're on the way.
So
which is great.
It's wonderful. It sure
we
is.
just love having them. And then, hey, why don't we talk a little bit about the new report that we just put out? It's on the website. You can get it. It's real inexpensive. It's like bare bones, but it gives the most information that you possibly could get if you're trying to implement the law of attraction in your own life.
Yeah, it's methods.
Definite methods. I mean, we get so many emails from people, how do I do this? How do I do that? We just took the best of them, collected them, and put our advice down that we know has worked because in each situation, we have done it.
We sure have.
So we know it works, so you can't say...
And we continue to do it, don't we?
Yeah.
People wonder, is your life so perfect now that you found it? It's not perfect by any means what everybody would think was perfect, but for us it is, and we enjoy something else coming into life that we can pass on to someone else to help them with the law of attraction.
Right, and we used to talk about these things when we would do gatherings and lectures and things and have like weekend seminar classes, and this was always told to us to be the most valuable information that we would impart at these different appearances. People would write us back later and say, hey, if I had only showed up for 5 minutes and learned this one technique, it would have been worth, the $300 we paid or whatever. So,
and you know what? People also take a technique and they can switch it up a little bit for
sure,
themselves.
Absolutely.
Mold it to how it works for them
and
in their
then they'll
life.
send it back to us and we'll go, that's great. And, so
then we pass it along.
It's called Law of Attraction Solutions. And if you go to the website, visit the Law of Attraction store, it's there waiting for you. So
it sure is.
The other good news is at learnoutloud.com, we are posting every single one of our hour-long radio shows on MP3, free downloads. Go there, and I'll tell you what, if you'll just go to the website, you'll find a link on our radio page on the website, because it's like one of those 20-foot long URLs. So we just created a link directly from our site on our radio page. So if you go to bethandleemccain.com and click under Radio LOA, you'll see the link, and that'll take you right over, and you can download. I think we're up to show 20 now of our hour-long show. Can you believe that? That's 20 weeks. 20 weeks.
So much fun.
Oh, so they're all there. They're waiting for you. They're free to download. They're hour-long shows. So enjoy those.
Yeah. Do you think maybe we should answer some questions?
I think so.
Okay. How about I ask you one quickly
Sure.
here?
Absolutely.
All right. Here's the first question. Oh, I know so many people can relate to this. I know they can. Okay, get ready.
All right.
If a donut has 350 calories, can I believe it?
Hey, wait a minute. Is this one of those like math questions, those story problems?
No, not at all.
It sounds like a story problem from math class in 4th grade.
Okay. Shall I start again?
Sure.
If a donut... Oh, I'm sorry. John. It's from John, and he's in North Carolina. Gosh, I didn't even say his name before. I'm glad you stopped me.
I don't know. Talking about donuts, maybe he doesn't want you to.
Oh, well.
All right.
He asked.
Okay.
If a donut has 350 calories, can I believe it only has 15 calories and eat it? And that is only a small amount of calories? Nothing is impossible through the LOA, right?
Oh, John, a man after my own heart.
Why don't you take that one, Lee?
Okay. Well, nothing, of course, basic thing here, nothing is impossible with the law of attraction. But it is that little thing called the logical mind that can get in the way. If you can convince your logical mind without a shadow of a doubt that a donut only has 15 calories, then it would be, that'd be the case. But
Exactly.
but the logical mind and society and culture has drilled it into those logical minds that whatever it is what, no matter what. So, that said, if you think that a donut is 15 calories, your logical mind is going to rear its ugly head and say, you are just dreaming, bucko. You know what everyone says. It has 350 calories. When it comes to weight loss, you want to start with baby steps.
That's right.
Begin by eating a little less and at the same time recondition your logical mind to create its own weight loss plan that works. Now, if you work with your logical mind and feed it what you really want in baby steps, then it will gain confidence. And one day we'll be able to say, yes, that donut is only 15 calories, and we'll believe it.
Yeah, and you can shift your focus. That's something you can do over and over again. Is
You
shift
can.
that focus away from the donut.
Hold on, I'm going to go get a donut.
You.
Thanks for the question, John. Hope that answers it for you. Well, I've got a question for you, my dear.
All right.
Okay, this comes from Josie, and she's down in Texas.
Hello, Josie.
And she has a great question. Anybody who has kids has probably pulled their hair out asking this one.
Huh.
So here's Josie's question. How can I have two children come from the same exact environment and teachings, yet turn out so differently from one another?
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
I know. We have 4 kids, and I cannot tell you, all 4 are so different from each other.
Every one of
I think
them.
they have a few traits here and there, but those are always hereditary, aren't they? Mental and physical traits seem to be hereditary. Well, isn't it interesting how 2 people raised in the same house can turn out so differently?
Yeah.
Some personality is born within us, and we also come in with different outlines of what we wanted to experience when coming to this physical plane. So that is where it starts. You see, 2 kids raised in the exact experiences are still going to have different opinions and different perceptions of how the experience came about. So they are 2 different people because of what they perceive, and that is how they turn out differently.
Yeah.
It's, their own mind has been wired in its own self to see things certain ways, and then another one has been wired the other way, and their perceptions are not going to be the same.
Right.
No matter what you do. It's like, I always use this analogy. It's like when I see, and you and I weren't raised together, obviously, we're 2 different people, but we have the same environment going on. So what ends up happening is, if I see a snake, that's kind of a sign to me of, ooh, good knowledge is coming today. And I can't go into why that is for me. But with you, Lee, you see it as danger. And 2 kids that are raised together, one may be afraid of the snake and one may not.
Right.
That's just a perception.
So that's
There you go.
all about perceptions, like most things with the LOA.
That's right.
Well, folks, time flew.
It did.
Did another one. We'll be back here again next week, and don't forget the weekly show.
Yeah, join us at the weekly show
Yeah.
Sunday night.
It's at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, and that's on Sunday nights. And there's a link right from our website on the radio page.
Yeah, it's the easiest way to get to the show these
Or
days.
now you can download it for free.
Right.
Alrighty.
We're not loud.
We'll be here next week, and we'll
All
see you
right.
then.
Bye.
Bye.